New York Giants running back Cam Skattebo went down with an ankle fracture dislocation today against the Eagles. Let's break this down. We see Skattebo attempting to catch this ball and he's unable to bring it in, and he's planting that right foot. Unfortunately, similar to what we saw with Fred Warner a couple weeks ago, the defender falls into that leg from the lateral side, which drives that foot into forced eversion and external rotation. The defender is falling into his leg from the outside while the foot is planted. This causes the leg to collapse inward while the foot and ankle is being externally rotated into the opposite direction. As it gets caught between the grass and the defender, this forced external rotation with eversion is essentially the same mechanism as a high ankle sprain. However, instead of stopping rotation here, the talus continues to rotate within the mortise, exerting torque that can fracture the fibula and displace the talus. On the field, the first concern here for doctors is the blood vessels and nerves of the tibia and fibula, because this can be limb threatening. The trauma and soft tissue destruction can cause bleeding and swelling that can lead to increased pressure in the compartments. This is called compartment syndrome and can cut off blood flow to the region. The risk of limb loss is reduced with gross reduction back into its normal alignment. We saw a couple weeks ago with Fred Warner where the medical staff applied traction on that leg and aligned that ankle back into place before applying an air cast and rushing him to the hospital. This can indeed save the limb. I do have significant concern that there may have been an open fracture that occurred based on one of the angles they showed. That's when the bone is coming out of the skin. You're pretty concerned about an infection and increased complications. This injury typically requires surgical alignment of the broken bones and stabilization with screws and plates. Data predicts an average return to play within 7 to 10 months, with a return to 90% production after about 12 months from return. But return to full production is also contingent on the amount of ligament, tendon, and cartilage damage that he may have sustained. Really terrible injury for a rookie who's been crushing it all year. Wishing him a safe and speedy recovery.